Hi, I'm Rebecca, holistic psychotherapist and yoga and meditation teacher. I am so blessed to be here with one of my favorite people, Jean Krakow. Jean, you're the top of my only thing I have asked Santa for Christmas is a session with you. And I got it already.
Thank you, Santa.
So anyway, you have been such a powerful influence in my life, doing sessions with you, but also recommending you to my clients. So as a holistic psychotherapist, I often feel when working with a client that there does come a time when my work ends and Jean's begins, because his work is different than mine and complementary. So tell us what you do.
Well, you deal with the mind, and I deal with the energy field, which sometimes encompasses the spirit. And basically what I do as an energy healer is I channel energy through my body. I pull it from the earth, I pull it from up above. I have a lot of friends upstairs I call upon. They're very gracious with their energy. It moves through my body, through my heart, down my arms, and into my hands. And as you know, my hands heat up. They get extremely hot.
They do.
And I place them on the spots that block the chakras and unblock the chakras.
I think you just did energy work with me right now.
Okay, right now.
I felt that.
Basically, the past no longer exists.
Right.
All we have is a present moment from one moment to the next. But what also exists is a traumatic energy from the past that's been locked in a person's body. So what I do is I get you to unlock and release it. I use my ability, or maybe my curse, as an empath to absorb it, and sometimes I absorb it into my body, which is not the best thing, but I literally pull it out. But as I'm pulling it out, I'm pumping in warm, loving energy, which the person can feel, as you know.
My experiences with you, I've gone to you a few times, and I've gone right after my grandmother passed away, and it was a dramatic difference in just my experience of grief and healing, but also coming out of your sessions just feeling like totally like a new person on a very deep level. And when you're doing your work, I feel it so much. I mean, you have such profound energy healing abilities. So, and I've gone to a bunch of healers, so you are my go-to. And
thank you.
I also just want to say that Jean does distance healing work.
But phone sessions, definitely. I also work, if someone will send me a photo of themselves or a person who they want me to work on, I can also do that and work from the photo. Now the reason, well, I should start by saying I've done this since I was a child.
Yeah.
You know, I've only done the hands-on work for a little over 20 years, but the distance work I've always done. And it works because even though we're spirits inside of bodies, it gives us the illusion that we're separate from each other, but as spirits, we're all connected, which makes it impossible to lose that connection to anyone, especially someone you love, even if that person dies. Which only means they lost their body, but that spirit that animated that body, even its personality, is still around somewhere. Problem is that due to their departure, we're left with all this painful grief and emotion that sits in our hearts and on those communication lines between us and the other person, blocking the communication. So what I do is I get rid of the grief, the pain, and the person will feel a connection again.
Right.
That's why it works.
Absolutely. And my experience with you, I have felt you pulling out that grief, and really replacing it with, that love and really feeling like I'm in such a different place after working with you.
Most people are.
On just a very deep level.
Yeah.
So, and sometimes, your work, you've also said you might not experience it immediately, but then a few weeks or months later, you feel it too. I've had that experience too.
It takes that long, but more often than not, within the next couple of days.
Yeah.
Form follows energy. In other words, it takes the body some time to catch up to the new energy field that's been created, and your energy field is actually giving signals to your body, telling your cells when to divide, telling your endocrine glands when to secrete. Because it's invisible, we tend to discount it as a society, but then again, so is the air we breathe, so is the gravity that holds us down. And so we fix it. We get rid of all of that stuff, and so that the energy field is giving the right signals to the body, and it gets better. And people say, oh, it's a miracle. No, it's just new energy, that's all. And the blockages have been cleared out, and the energy field is now giving the right signals, and the body is healing itself.
Jean has an awesome book called You Are the Healer. I have purchased his CD called Ascension, which is great. It puts my kids to sleep in the car as well. I'll put it on.
As long
and
as
I'll
it doesn't put you to sleep while you're driving.
Well, you're right. That's
We won't
good.
go there. No.
So anyway, and what else in terms of your work? You have on your website. You have more testimonials that than I could possibly read. You work with people from around the world as well.
Yes, I do.
Any other? You've got many CDs out.
I've got 7 CDs out now. Some are guided visualizations, others are all instrumental. I play about 60 different instruments, and I can't even read music. Mostly synthesized. And I'm writing my 3rd book,
Okay.
and that should be out in a couple of months, so that should be fun.
How can people order these online?
Go to my website, amazinghealer.com.
Okay, remember that, amazinghealer.com. Jean Krakel.
Yes.
I'm so blessed to be here, and after this I'm having
Thank
my
you
own
for
energy
coming.
healing session, which I'm so looking forward
Well,
to.
you came all the way from California to do
I
it.
did.
So.
I would drive out from California just for a session and drive back.
My gosh.
Anyway, I'm here in Connecticut for
Yes.
the holidays,
I
so
know.
thank you so much.
Thank
All
you.
right, and my website, RebeccaRVelasquez.com. YouTube is Rebecca R. Velasquez, and Facebook and Instagram. Thank you very much. Take care.